Not all harm is loud, obvious, or easy to recognize. In relationships with narcissistic individuals, some of the most significant damage happens quietly, through small interactions that seem insignificant on their own but become powerful when repeated day after day. A dismissive comment here, subtle criticism there, a moment of gaslighting, a lack of empathy, or a constant need to control the narrative. None of these behaviors may seem dramatic in isolation. Today we will talk about the silent damage narcissists cause every day. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. 10. They slowly erode your confidence. The damage caused by narcissists rarely happens all at once. Instead, it often occurs through small daily interactions that seem harmless on the surface. A critical comment here. A dismissive remark there. A joke at your expense. A constant focus on your flaws while ignoring your strengths. Over time, these experiences accumulate. The confidence you once had begins to weaken. You may not even notice it happening at first. But eventually, you find yourself doubting abilities, decisions, and qualities that you once felt secure about. 9. They make you second-guess yourself. One of the most damaging effects of narcissistic behavior is the gradual loss of self-trust. Through denial, blame-shifting, manipulation, and constant criticism, narcissists often create confusion. You start questioning your memory, your judgment, and your emotional reactions. Instead of trusting your instincts, you begin seeking validation from the very person causing the confusion. This daily pattern slowly teaches you to doubt yourself, making even simple decisions feel more difficult than they should. 8. They turn peace into anxiety. Healthy relationships provide a sense of stability and emotional safety. Narcissistic relationships often create the opposite effect. Because their moods can change quickly and unpredictably, you may find yourself constantly anticipating problems. Even during calm moments, part of your mind remains alert. You wonder when the next criticism, argument, or emotional outburst will happen. Over time, this constant anticipation transforms what should be peaceful moments into sources of anxiety. 7. They drain your mental energy. Many people underestimate how much mental energy narcissists consume. You replay conversations, analyze their behavior, search for hidden meanings, and try to understand why they act the way they do. You spend time preparing for interactions and recovering from them afterward. This ongoing mental effort leaves less energy available for work, hobbies, goals, and personal growth. The result is often a feeling of exhaustion that seems difficult to explain. 6. They make you feel responsible for their emotions. Narcissists frequently place responsibility for their happiness, anger, disappointment, or frustration onto others. If they are upset, you may feel pressured to fix it. If they are unhappy, you may feel guilty. If they react negatively, you may assume you did something wrong. This creates an unhealthy burden because you begin carrying emotional responsibilities that do not belong to you. The daily effort required to manage someone else's emotions can become overwhelming. 5. They isolate you without making it obvious. Isolation does not always happen through direct demands. Sometimes it occurs gradually. You spend less time with friends because the narcissist creates conflict around those relationships. You avoid family gatherings because they become stressful. You stop sharing your experiences because you expect criticism or dismissal. Slowly, your world becomes smaller. The people who once provided support become less involved in your life, leaving you increasingly dependent on the narcissist's influence. 4. They make your needs feel unimportant. Healthy relationships involve mutual care and respect. Narcissistic relationships often revolve around one person's needs. Over time, you may become so focused on keeping the narcissist happy that you stop paying attention to your own well-being. Your feelings, goals, preferences, and boundaries gradually move into the background. This silent self-neglect can continue for years before you fully recognize how much of yourself you have sacrificed. 3. They replace clarity with confusion. Narcissists often create environments where reality feels uncertain. One day they may praise you. The next day they criticize you for the same thing. They may make promises and later deny making them. They may blame you for problems they created themselves. These contradictions create confusion that builds over time. Instead of feeling secure in what is true, you become trapped in constant analysis and self-doubt. The mental strain of living in this confusion can be immense. 2. They keep you focused on survival instead of growth. When people feel emotionally safe, they focus on goals, learning, creativity, relationships, and personal development. Narcissistic environments often push people into survival mode instead. Your attention becomes centered on avoiding conflict, managing reactions, and keeping the peace. The energy that could have been used to build a better future is redirected toward navigating daily emotional challenges. Years can pass while important dreams and opportunities remain on hold. 1. They slowly disconnect you from yourself. The most significant damage narcissists cause is often the least visible. They gradually disconnect you from who you are. This process happens so slowly that many people do not notice it until years later. At first, you compromise on small things. You stay quiet to avoid arguments. You ignore your needs to keep the peace. You question your instincts because someone repeatedly tells you that you are wrong. These small adjustments may seem insignificant in the moment, but they add up over time. Eventually, you may find yourself wondering where your confidence went. You may struggle to remember what makes you happy. You may feel uncertain about your goals, values, and identity. The person you once were begins fading beneath layers of stress, self-doubt, and emotional exhaustion. This is why narcissistic damage is often called silent damage. There may be no obvious wounds for others to see. There may be no dramatic event that marks the beginning of the problem. Instead, the harm accumulates through daily experiences that slowly reshape how you think, feel, and see yourself. The encouraging truth is that this process can be reversed. The moment you begin recognizing what happened, healing can begin. You start rebuilding self-trust. You reconnect with supportive people. You establish healthier boundaries. You rediscover interests, goals, and values that were pushed aside. Most importantly, you begin reconnecting with yourself. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.